Kevin Durant needs to learn how to speak, first of all. He doesn't even know how to pronounce words or even speak like a normal human being. Maybe he's hanging out with Kyrie Irving and they're going to school together because one thinks the earth's flat and the other one has a million different Twitter accounts. Here's the facts. When you were over there at OKC, did you win? Don't go attack the OKC Thunder fans. They sold out stadiums to watch your ass, and all you did was lose, especially in big games. I don't care what you did in the regular season. You had Russell Westbrook, who, by the way, is a Hall of Famer. James Harden, that's a Hall of Famer. Serge Ibaka was a pretty good power forward in the league. And you had yourself, and you went out there and laid up a lousy goose egg against who? LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh? What a joke. And you're going to go out there and attack the OKC Thunder fans because they're attacking you because you didn't bring home a championship? No, you went to Golden State and tried to win a won a championship with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and the one and only Draymond Beam, or Beanbag, because he likes to pull out his sausage on Snapchat. Honestly, you are a loser. You're never going to win again. It doesn't matter where you want to go. You went over there and made a threesome with the Nets. How long did that last with James Harden and Kyrie Irving? It didn't last very long, as two guys were absolute idiots and the other one is a bearded lady. Those guys are absolute jokes. And by the way, Kevin Durant, stop going on social media and attacking people when you don't know how to speak. You're an idiot, you're a jackass, and maybe you should go out and hang out with Stephen A. Smith because God knows he's the only one kissing your ass half the time. Nobody wants to hear what you got to say, and you're just going to take that Rockets team right down with you. And maybe LeBron James will take them down with you as well very soon.
Well,
book that one.
Kevin Durant could become
write a book about that.
Kevin Durant could become the co-commissioner of the LJA when they both retire, and they could continue to ruin the league like they've done. And Kevin Durant, a big reason for that is because he literally doubled what LeBron did by leaving OKC, which was a very good team, for 6 years in a row, and they blow a 3-1 lead to the Warriors and says, all right, I'm just going to go, not buy my way to a championship, but essentially do that. I'm just going to join a super team that just won 73 games the year before, and now you're going to take shots at OKC that it took them long to win when they had a very organic rebuild. Yeah, they made some trades that worked out with Shea and a lot of the players that they drafted. They accumulated draft picks, built it organically. They made a couple free agent signings, and that was it. And you went to a super team to win a title, and you're going to take shots at OKC fans? And who says they don't have more burner accounts? Says he delete them now doesn't mean he doesn't have more of them. Kevin Durant, stop making a fool of yourself.
And by the way, when everybody has come out and said all the nice things about you over the years after you walked away, and by the way, the story, the little, as a player moves on with their careers and goes to another team, the nice little letter he writes to the fans. Let's go back and read the letter that he wrote to those fans. And now all of a sudden, you're playing for the Rockets, and OKC actually wins a championship without you. You're going to attack the fans when they were dedicated and behind you all those years in your restaurants and your clubs that you opened up over there.
Got burned down.
Yes. Why was it burnt down?
Yep.
Because you're an asshole. That's why. Yep. You're a jackass. You don't belong. And speaking about anybody but your goddamn self. Why don't you worry about your damn self, Kevin Durant? That's what I think. Stop it. I'm tired of hearing this guy speak. Him and Kyrie Irving are the biggest jackasses in the NBA. They should shut their mouths and just play the damn game.
We need another sequence of that meme. My next chapter. Here are my 5 next burner accounts.
Could you imagine if Kevin Durant came on the show? I would just absolutely tear his ass apart. I would tear his ass apart. He would never speak to fans ever again the way he's spoken on Twitter. That's why he'll never come on this show, even if we can get him on the show. Because if he watches this show, he would understand that we're not going to beat around the bush. The only bushes he's going to beat around is Speedy's, because Speedy doesn't shave. There's one big loss that he had in the playoffs when that team was going to a Super Bowl and probably winning the Super Bowl. He doesn't want to give the Jets a little credit from Braylon Edwards doing backflips or, the very famous, Speedy? Somebody, a linebacker, the mad backer going out there and saying, what did he say? What did he say, Speedy? Do you remember what he says?
Can't wait.
Can't wait. And they lose in the AFC title game. Honestly.
Wait, Speedy, say that again.
Can't wait.
Do it with some
Can't wait.
Sound like you're constipated or something.
Can't wait.
All right, that's better. All right. I love that Tom Brady wants to take shots at Jet fans. I love that Tom Brady has something to say about Jet fans. Guess what, Tom? I could give a rat's ass what you got to say. If I ever go to Gillette Stadium, I'll piss on your statue. I respect you as a player. I respect what you've done as a player. I don't want to hear what you got to say about the New York Jets and the organization because you would have been a Jet. Yes, you would have been a Jet if Bill B decided to take the job when he had the opportunity to take the job with the Jets instead of 24 hours going to your Patriots team. Yes, the Jets would have drafted you and maybe you win, 5 titles with the Jets, and maybe we're not talking about the Jets. The problem right now with obviously the thought of the New York Jets in their organization is they're a losing organization, they're a clown organization, and why not hear it from Patriots and Bills fans? We hear it all the time. You don't hear Miami fans taking shots at the Jets. You don't hear any of the other teams in the division talking about the Jets. All you hear is the Buffalo Bills and their fans and their players and the stupid Patriots. You know what I got to say about that? Brady, enjoy your Super Bowls, enjoy your retirement, enjoy whatever you want to wipe and whatever, get thrown at you every single time you walk or your statue's sitting there from the Jet fans. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wipe my ass with your jersey, the same jersey I wore when I lost a bet. You, my friend, are nothing but dog doo-doo, as Nathan says.
Doo-doo.
Scoops, before you go, I just want to add to the list. So it's Bills fans, Patriots fans, and Andre Durant at the Super Bowl.
Doo-doo! Dog shit!
Hey, I think this is hilarious, honestly. I think that I would love, I know he joked about it, I would love they're probably going to get in trouble, but I would love to see fans just chugging beers after a loss, which most likely will be a loss at Gillette Stadium. I mean, this is a guy, I know you get all fired up, Errol, only because, hey, this is a guy that has looked like the Grim Reaper for majority of pretty much all the Jets, his entirety that he's there.
He's been the Grim Reaper for everybody. Stop this crap.
Well, okay, hold on, but
I know the
a
Giants.
person that he's have to play 2 times a year,
here we go
of course they don't like them. I mean, hey, I can agree with the fact that I can see why you're upset. As a Giants fan going to MetLife Stadium, I remember going to it was the rookie year of Saquon Barkley, 2018, the Thursday night Eagles matchup. I can remember after that horrible blowout loss, the fact that there was a bunch of Eagles fans up there with their Eagles towels, whatnot, stretching it across the Giants logo that's out there, just making a bunch of fools of themselves. I would have loved to throw a beer at them. So, I mean, hey, I could see why there's going to be a lot of beers done at this statue or whatnot.
The only thing I want to see stretched is the women that Tom Brady's banging every single week now. Because that's about all I'm looking.
Now.
That's all I'm interested with Tom Brady and his future and his next endeavors. That's all I care about. His broadcasting, you stink. You're horrible. You're making $35 million a year to do what? Sit on your candy ass and talk about a game that you know nothing about as a broadcaster. You're a great player, but you know crap. And I would love to meet Tom Brady. I'd give him a handshake. And I'd also tell him, I'll wipe my ass with your jersey every day if I had a chance to do it.